2007, the first case was reported. After that, the Shanti virus spread across the globe.
The heroes had better stay on their guard, as a deadly virus has come to town. It looks like they're just going to have to save the world all over again.
What are you doing?
Get someone else to do your research.
I do not want your cure. We're going to get you well again. I promise.
One of the things that we're always trying to balance is the human and the global. The virus became the sort of global fear that the heroes all had to work towards in this season.
The virus is ultimately kind of what the Save the Cheerleader was of the year previous. You know, it was something that was going to bring everybody together.
What we have found is that the Shanti virus can take away someone's abilities.
Chances are you carry one of 100 viruses I can do nothing about. If you somehow carry this one virus, there is only one cure. A distillation of my own blood.
The difficulty is, of course, the Shanti virus mutates. It has so many strains. As we have found in the real world of science, a lot of times we do genetic engineering and the final result gets out of our control.
The virus in and of itself is a fear that people are beginning to feel is a possible future out there that could be very scary.
More cattle are being culled tonight in Surrey after another suspected case of foot and mouth
There's clearly
disease.
been a serious breach of what's called biosecurity.
Britain has been diagnosed with bird
Worries
flu.
about the spread of the SARS virus have reached new levels. The death toll in China has now reached 106 so far.
This idea of diseases that are mutating and morphing and turning into you know, things that we can't control or predict or fight against is something that I think all of us feel is definitely a real danger.
The virus can take away someone's abilities. It also can kill the person. It also can destroy mankind. So to use people as lab rats with variants of this virus is really playing Russian roulette with 5 loaded chambers. It's a dangerous game that Bob is hoping to win.
And Bob's game began when Monica was taken in by the company.
How was it?
Perfect. Yet again.
I want to use the virus on her.
Manipulating a live virus is essential for creating a vaccine, Doctor.
You could create an incurable strain. It could cross over to the general population.
To take away who she is, her specialness.
So she's a lab rat. You're just going to inject her without a consent.
No, Dr. Suresh, you are.
And I want to use Mohinder as the gun and the bullet to do it.
I can't do this.
Suresh actually thinks about it. He is curious, but not that curious. He's not willing to put people's lives at risk.
I won't do it.
If you don't, someone else will. Stop! What are you doing?
That is one of the first moments that gives us pause with Bob.
Yeah? I have to take this outside.
But there is a caring and sharing side to Bob that another of our heroes certainly believes in.
Are you sure you're going to be able to cure me?
Yes.
For me, he's taken on kind of a father-like place on the show. He's, you know, guided her, given her kind of a safe haven when she felt her world was out of control. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is something you'll find out.
Multiple personality disorder is a terrible affliction, but we're going to get you well again.
Thank you.
It isn't that I say we have a cure, but I'm saying the only people that will have a cure will be us. You will only get your cure from the company.
I think with anyone with any kind of illness or disease, you know, it's easy to fall prey upon people that tell you that you're going to be better, or, you know, can prey on the hope that she desires, that someone can just give her answers.
But while Nikki gained comfort from the company, the set had a different effect on the cast.
I walked in that set and I just instantly felt uncomfortable, and there's like a starkness to it, and it's kind of, it felt old. It really gave me the creeps. So much of what was going on was so advanced, and yet there was this kind of like archaic feel to the environment.
This is not a high-tech world. You know, this is a very grounded, realistic world of heroes.
We felt it was the kind of architecture that people couldn't escape out of, that they were very solid, hard walls and solid ceilings. We didn't want it to look like it just came in brand new and was super high-tech, that it was something that evolved.
So it's the idea that, you know, like they built a hospital back in the, you know, during the Works Projects Administration during the 30s or something like that, and, you know, it was a great facility then, but they're still using it 40 years, 70 years later.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest came up, and we thought that was a really good reference. I think that came in terms of some of the flat lighting.